Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to my reading room. Yes, as you noticed by the title of this video, I failed both the book challenges that I was trying to do, but that was like the 100 book challenge that uh, Ali from Criminali had, had started, and also the 500 book challenge that Michael Avon had started. Uh, but I'm not looking at it as being a bad thing because, see, the last time I bought books before this was uh, was 8.5 months ago, and but the reason why I did it yesterday was okay. It was my daughter's birthday. She lives like 45 minutes. It's like a 45-minute drive from us, and she came down. My wife had off because she worked the weekend, and the three of us were just we went to some thrift stores and had some lunch and stuff before my daughter had to head back home. She has a cat that she had to get fed. But so I'll show you what I got. These were all purchased at thrift stores. Okay, sorry about that. The first one we went to was at a new Goodwill, one that they had opened up not quite or last summer sometime, and this was the first time I was in there. But they have a room mainly devoted to books and DVDs and music stuff like that. So, and I was looking around there, and there's this first one I found a lot of people would have probably picked up. This one was for $3.49 there, which is usually higher than what I pay in thrift stores, but still, for this book, I think it was worth it. Oops. It's a Penguin Classics version of East of Eden by John Steinbeck. Like I said, I got it for $3.49, and you can tell it's not in too bad of shape. And so, and I've read Grapes of Wrath by him. I haven't read this one yet. So, and well, the Grapes of Wrath is the only one I've read so far by him. Then for $2.49, I got another book. This is one that my daughter really likes. I think she had to read it for one of her classes in college. She has a degree in youth ministry, but she she really liked this book, which is, of course, it's C.S. Lewis. It's the Screw Tape Letters, and it's a short book. Let's see how many pages does it show on there. See, it's pretty much pretty much a Christian book that he wrote, like Christian fiction, you could say. Oh, there's 172 pages in it. And then I was just sitting in a chair in there while waiting for my wife and daughter to get done looking at the clothes there and stuff and trying them on. Was sitting down in a chair in the room with the books, and like they just tell us the book, and but you know, this was actually after they came into the room. I was still sitting down because I was using my cane yesterday instead of my walker because wouldn't have been able to fit my walker in my daughter's car. She has a small Hyundai. So, but this book is by an author that I try to get his books when I see them. This is by Larry Bond, Dangerous Ground. It's a techno thriller. It might even count for Book Two Goes to You or uh, in July. See, this one has 449 pages in it. Okay, from there we went uh, to a restaurant to eat. She decided she wanted to go to Steak and Shake to have a shake there and stuff, and so we did that. Then we went to one one of the two Goodwill or Salvation Army stores. They have like 7 or 8 in that area, but my wife and I mainly go to two of them that we prefer. The first this first one that we went to was right over by the big mall for the area, and it's pretty much time. But there, I got 3 books there. See, the first one is uh, Wild, one by Nick Petrie or Petrie. Uh, I have another book by him in this series. I haven't read it yet, but I figured, hey, I have two that way because it's a Peter Ash novel, it says. So I figured I'd pick that up. And Terrace and author that I buy to you. I know I didn't have this one, Nelson DeMille. I have a lot of his books. I've read one or two of them that I really liked, and so I've so I'm going to I'll have that ready for when I get into a mood for his stuff. And this is a Talbot Odyssey. Let's see how many pages are in here. Oh, there's over 500 pages. Uh, oh, it's 543 pages. So, and the next one is another one by uh, Larry Bond. This is a first team. This is or it has Soul of the Assassinates in the first team series. I think I've read a book from this series before. That's by Larry Bond and Jim DeFelice. Jim DeFelice has uh, co-authored some books with of the techno thriller type. He co-wrote some with Dale Brown also. Okay, so that was first or the first Salvation Army started that. Then or we went to. Then we went to the other Salvation Army store that my wife and I like to go to, and I had to pick out some records, put them in the cart. My daughter was pushing the cart around, and so I was waiting for her and my wife. And after they got over by me, a book caught my eye on the shelf. I usually just look at, or I should say, all those paperbacks that I got from the Salvation Army were only 79 cents a piece. But at this last one, I was just sitting, waiting for them, and after they came over, I book caught my eye because I was sitting in a chair right over near them, uh, and this is somebody that Michael K. Vaughan had mentioned. This is uh, uh, by John Jakes. It's that the book is Homeland. Uh, he he has mentioned the Kent Family Chronicles. I had read like the first one or two of those when I was a teenager and liked them. But then that then I went to college, so I didn't have much time to read other stuff, and then uh, and then I went into the Air Force, and shortly after I went into the Air Force, I read The Hobbit, which got me into a big of which got me into a big fantasy phase for a while. Well, those are all the books I bought, so I didn't pay much for any of them really. That hardcover John Jackson one was $1.69, and I was going to say you might notice the T-shirt I'm wearing. Yes, it's one I picked up at a Gordon Lightfoot concert. Uh, I have several of his albums scattered about here, but uh, my wife and I managed to see him in concert, and we really liked seeing him in concert. So I'm somewhat like in a there. You could say morning now, so just thinking about him. I'll be putting on some of this music in just a little bit. Well, that's all I have for you this time around. So until next time, take it easy and keep on reading.